Hey guys, and welcome back to the road to 1600. I've got one game here for you today, and we're going to review it kind of like I've done in the past, and we're not going to do a live game. And before I jump into this review, I just want to call out that I'm doing a 15-minute as opposed to a 10, because the last time I could have won my 10-minute game, but I ran out of time. So we're going to do a 15-minute game. This is a 15-10, so you get 10-second bonus time after every move. And this one was really fun. So again, I'm trying to get my rating up to 1600, currently at 858, which is tied for my all-time highest rating. And yeah, we'll just jump into it. So I'm playing with black at this game. And start off with a queen's pawn opening. So I just back up my defense a little bit. I feel like some of the times when I see a queen's pawn opening, I'll play c6 first, and then I will play knight f6. But yeah, when I saw this queen coming out here, I was like, wait, what? Because like, what, are you attacking this? Are you attacking that? I mean, it's protected. So I was like, I guess I'll just develop. I don't really know what the play is with this exactly. And then that is strange. So I was like, okay, let me just develop, and then we'll push this pawn out, and then we'll get this bishop out. Okay. All right, let me bring this back, or otherwise I'm going to get myself into a really bad spot. So now this is protected, this is protected, this is protected, and this is protected. So like you really can't do a whole lot with this right here. So I think he notices that. So I was like, all right, where are you going to go? What's your plan here? Okay. So let me develop. Let's get this bishop out of here, or at least get some room so I can castle. He comes in, and I was like, I don't really like that. So let's make something happen with this queen. I don't know what this queen's plan is, so let's just get this out of here. All right, so let's develop. Let's castle. All right, let's see what this knight is planning to do. Okay, nothing. We're going to fianchetto this bishop. We're going to bring this knight out, and then we're going to castle up there. So I was like, okay, interesting. Now, I don't usually have my rook in this spot. This is a very strange spot, but because it was here, I was like, let's just put some pressure on the queen. Let's just see what happens. I was thinking, okay, let me push this pawn here, and if he takes, I could take and put more pressure. I was like, but then that would leave my bishop unprotected. So preemptively, let's move my bishop or my queen over to help protect this square right here. Okay, interesting. So now I got two diagonals right here, eyeing up these two squares right here. I was like, it's not bad. I don't hate my position right now, after 17 moves. And then my mouse slips. I was clicking on like the piece like this, and I was like, where do I want to go? What's the play? And I'm like looking at the legal moves because I have legal moves on. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I want to like come back down here and like bring this up here somewhere. I don't know. And I just throw my bishop away. So I was like, I shouldn't quit. I shouldn't just resign because I made a mistake. Let's see if I can fight back. Like, I don't know. I've won material before. Maybe I can somehow like salvage this game. So I was like, all right, let's just set up a battery right here. Let's put some pressure on this. He doesn't like that. And this bishop right here was an issue this whole game. So I was like, all right, let me connect these two pieces. We'll move this, I don't know, down here somewhere and get because my knight really, he can't really go here. Can't really go here because I could take, but like, what does this pawn moving here get me, really? It's unprotected, and it's just not helpful. So I'm like, this knight right here isn't doing anything. So I was like, I can come back down here to try to get him to take me, then I can take, and I can get my knight out of here. But I kind of go the opposite direction. I was like, that knight was useless, let's move it. But now I'm getting a little bit of pressure right here, so let's just move this. And then if I can come up here, I can put some pressure on this while also being protected by my rook. Okay, I don't like that, but I see a free pawn, so I'll take that. Now he's only got one pawn on this side, which is interesting. Okay. Now I got problems. Because I'm like, all right, he can't go here, I'll just take. He can go here if he wants, but I don't know if that helps him. Or he can come down here, and then I could take, but I'd open up my king, but I'd take his queen. So I don't know. I was feeling weird about that. So I was like, all right, let's continue with the plan now that this queen is no longer, guarding it. So let's continue up here you know, even though I'm down a piece, because my mouse slipped and I just threw my bishop to his pawn. Okay. Now he's defending this again. I don't like that. So I was like, all right, he wasn't doing anything right here, really, so maybe I can, like, get in here to also put some pressure on this piece right here. This is kind of like the crucial piece right there. Wait a second. This is a problem. If he goes right here, I'm screwed. So, okay, let's block that. That could be very bad. Hold on. I got big problems here. I got big problems. If he comes in here, I can't stop mate. Like, that's done. So I was like, all right, you can take, but that's going to give me just enough time to get my queen over here. He does take. It's like, oh, okay, I have a little bit of a defense here. But that took me 2 minutes to find that position. I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. So then he comes in, take. He just lost a bishop. I mean, obviously, we both lost our queens, but I just got my bishop back. And it was the dark square bishop. So honestly, that was the piece I lost originally. So I really should be up 2 pieces here. So I was like, all right, I'm back in the game. We can figure this out. It's all right. He wants to attack my pawn, put some pressure on my rook. So let's bring my rook up and let's continue with the plan here. Okay, we traded pawns, essentially. I see this. You know, he could come up here, take this, and put pressure on my rook. So let's line these bad boys up right here. I'm thinking, like, I'll come back down here, and then I'll take this, and then maybe I can get my rooks right here to go for a mate right here. Okay. Maybe I should have gone here with that. I don't know. I don't think it really mattered all that much. But I didn't really want to move my 2 rooks being connected on this second rank here. Or my second rank is pretty clutch. So I was like, all right, let's get it started. Okay, check. And here I had mate in 4, but I didn't see it. What I needed to do was come here, and then he would have had to go here, and then I think I could have, or he would have blocked, I would have taken, and then, I don't know. Here I had mate in 4, but I go for the check, and he kind of wiggles his way out of the constant checks. And so now I'm like, I don't know. I have something here with these 2 rooks being connected and this kind of being like a free roamer, and like I can push some pressure up here if I need to. So I was like, all right, let's just not worry about this right now. Okay, I see you're going to come check me. So let's just get out of the way of that check preemptively. Plus, I'm going to tighten the noose a little bit against this wall I have right here. Okay, that's fine. I was going to go here anyway. So he can't go here, here, or here. He can't go here, here, or here. So his only 2 moves right now are here and here. Okay. Let's set this up. If I can just get this. Okay. Bang. Checkmate. So I was down a piece because I just threw my bishop to the enemy. And then I was able to get it back, although I almost lost that game when the queen was down in my house. That could have been so bad, but I'm glad I saw it. I don't think I played, like, particularly great. No, I don't think either of us played very well at all. Now, 64% accuracy is pretty bad. Yeah, he had mate in 4 right here. Yeah. He squandered a mate in 4, and then I had a mate in 4 as well, but I was able to convert my mate in 4 there. So, yeah, little bit of drama there, and like it came all the way back, and then just a couple mistakes there at the end. Yeah, that was the game sealer there. I think we probably would have been able to finagle our ways a little bit longer there. So I'll take it. I'm 858, recovering what I did, my time issue from last game, and I've now tied my all-time highest rating. So I'll probably end up playing a little bit more. Today's Tuesday, so I'll probably play a little bit more Thursday. Yeah, that was great. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like and subscribe so we can continue to grow the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.